That you had subscribed made everything possible, and that your love will last a lifetime for us. Despite our best efforts, love always seems to be completely out of our control. It lifts us up like a feather in the wind, whisking us away to a completely new world, full of new experiences and unforgettable memories. But while it might raise us to new heights, love has the power to slam us back down to earth just as quickly. Make no mistake, we are at the mercy of love. All we can do is search for that special someone to hopefully spend the rest of our lives with. But which signs should we be looking for when we think we found the one? Here are 7 signs your love will last a lifetime. 1. You share comfortable silences. Love is all about mutual understanding. And when you truly know the person you're with, you don't feel the need to fill the air with small talk. Communication is definitely important when it comes to relationships, don't get us wrong. But when you can share a comfortable silence with the one you love, and are simply content with each other's presence, it could be a sign that your connection will last a lifetime. 2. You think about each other when you're apart. True love doesn't give you much of a break. From the moment you wake up to your last yawn as you fall asleep, your partner dominates your thoughts. You don't just think about your loved one, you wonder where they are, who they're with, and whether or not they're okay. But this should not be confused with codependency. Thinking about each other doesn't necessarily mean you're reliant on each other. It just means you care a great deal about your partner. If you find your thoughts wandering into the realms of your relationship throughout the day, it could be a sign that it's destined to last forever. 3. You communicate with each other. Ask many old couples why their relationship lasted so long, and many will point out one important factor: communication. It's a simple part of a successful relationship, but it binds couples together for many decades if done right. Communication is more than just asking your partner how their day was, or deciding what to eat for dinner. Deep, meaningful communication involves challenging your partner, stripping away the barriers, and being vulnerable to really allow your genuine personalities to connect. 4. Your arguments make you stronger. There's nothing wrong with arguing in a relationship. In fact, most marriage counselors would agree that it's healthy, and that couples who don't argue at all are probably doing something very wrong. Arguments allow you to get things off your chest. Bottling everything up inside is a recipe for disaster. Arguments shouldn't drive partners apart. In fact, the most passionate couples discover that their arguments actually make them stronger. They make changes, compromise with one another, and learn more about themselves and each other in the process. If this sounds like your relationship, it could last a lifetime. If you're interested in some strategies, we recommend watching Winter Susan's video on Stop Arguing, Start Brainstorming for Solutions together. She talks about putting the problems on the table. 5. You help build each other up. The concept of a power couple is much more than just 2 highly successful people in a relationship. There's nothing better than being with someone who helps build you up into something much more than you could have achieved on your own. Helping your partner become a better person is the ultimate act of love and affection. You don't just want to take care of them and be comfortable with them. You want to push them higher and help them improve their own life. However, it's worth stating that not everyone is willing to accept help from others. Acknowledging that we need help is often just as hard as giving help to others. But in a strong, lasting relationship, this just isn't an issue. Both partners are humble enough to accept each other's help and loving enough to build each other up into amazing people. 6. You don't feel the need to cheat. We know, this one seems pretty obvious. But consider this. How many couples can honestly say that they've never even entertained the thought of cheating? Most of us have at least considered it at one point, even if it was just a fleeting moment of weakness. In many ways, it's a natural thought process and nothing to be ashamed of. Even the strongest couples let their thoughts wander. But if you're in a relationship that's destined to last forever, you never really take those thoughts seriously. It crosses your mind for an instant and then fades away as quickly as it came. 7. You set realistic expectations. In the world of social media and reality TV, it's easy to set unrealistic expectations for relationships. Everyone has their own idea of a dream romance. It might include a happy ending with a mansion, a fancy car, and endless vacations to luxurious beaches. But if your relationship is going to last forever, you're probably not setting these kinds of unrealistic expectations. In the end, you have each other, and that's enough. It's easy to get swept away with what you think a relationship is supposed to be, but the truth is that it's different for everyone. If it's really meant to last forever, you're fine with how your relationship progresses naturally. What do you think makes for a happily ever after?